Hey guys, I'm Jos Hospers, co-founder of Blueprinting the Future. If you're watching, it is likely that you feel some kind of struggle. You might want to change aspects of your lifestyle, but you don't know exactly what or how. Or maybe you know what you want in the long run, but somehow you're not able to align your ambitions with what you actually do on a daily basis. Don't worry, you're not the only one feeling that way. Just to illustrate, nowadays, 75% of the people in their 20s or 30s deal with a quarter-life crisis. Although it can happen later in life too. In the worst case, it can lead to anxiety or even a burnout. But let's stay positive, and I hope that does not apply to you. But wait, why is it why so many of us have struggles? The cause is the overwhelming amount of choices available to us. The fear of missing out or social pressure. All these options make it difficult to decide. And when you finally do decide, you wonder, is this the right choice for me? I personally have been there too, and I know how it feels. At that time, I felt kind of stuck, and I wondered, will I ever get out of this? Eventually, I managed, and I would like to show you how I did it, so you can do it too. At a point, a few years ago, I realized I wanted to turn my life around. I knew I was willing to work on the lifestyle changes which I wanted to pursue. But first, I needed to figure out what I wanted out of life. I needed clarity because I was drifting, without knowing which direction to pursue. So I started reading a lot of books, and I attended personal development trainings. Also, I hired a job coach, and with her I had conversations about work. But even more, we talked about my lifestyle and how I neglected to nurture what I really wanted out of my life. With her, I started also to prioritize my ambitions and shape a lifestyle in which I would live my life on my own terms. I continue to follow trainings and I still read a lot of books. But in essence, these steps were the groundwork for my own blueprint. 7 years ago, I met Maria, who later started helping me with standardizing the blueprint. Maria told me that she also had experienced some struggles in her life. She realized that in the past she made lifestyle decisions without deeply considering the consequences. For instance, choosing university studies at a young age, with subjective information and very limited guidance. That brought her to a professional path that was not aligned with her values nor with her passion. So she felt stuck and she also needed a change. But she also didn't have a clue where to start. It was then when she got involved with the blueprint. Together, we developed the blueprint into a tool. We tested it, we saw what worked, and we saw what didn't. It was an intense and sometimes even painful process. But eventually we came up with a model, and we have been using it in the current format for at least 2 years. And since we are both very pleased with the results, we decided to make our blueprint available so that you can benefit from it too. In this video, I want to introduce the blueprint to you. This is the blueprint which has helped me to where I am today. So now, let's have a look at what the blueprint is all about. The easiest way to explain the blueprint is to break it down into 2 parts. The 3 areas of life and the 5 elevations model. First, I will show you the 3 areas of life. The 3 areas of life help you to classify your struggles, your ambitions, and your desires into one of the 3 areas. This first step helps you to gain overview, and it's a very important psychological step that effectively allows you to focus on what's important to you. It will also help you prioritize, but I will address that in another video. The 3 areas of life are well-being, purpose of life, and finance. And these areas apply to everyone. So now, let's look at the 5 elevations model. The 5 elevations are core values, vision, goals, projects, and actions. At the top of the model, level 1 and level 2, your perspective will be elevated and cover a longer time span. The lower levels cover a shorter time span. Here you will make your ambitions more concrete and therefore bring you clarity about your daily activities. Thinking in terms of the 5 elevations will help you see many possibilities that were hidden to you before. Basically, the 5 elevations align your ambitions on level 1 and 2 with your daily actions at level 5. Now, there is a bit of a thinking process here, but we got you covered. In the next 3 videos, I will guide you through this step by step. With your own blueprint, I promise that you will gain 3 important things. Focus. You will be able to effectively allocate your time and energy on the things you want and the people you love. Clarity. You will know what you really want in life and how to achieve it. And third, control. You will have a solid plan, making it easy to stay on track. You don't need to worry about getting lost again, because you can trust that your thoughts are captured and structured in a logical way. So the blueprint helps you to stay on track and to achieve what you want out of your life. If you would like to know how it works and start creating your own blueprint, then subscribe for the free video tutorial. I promise that we will not harass you with ridiculous offers or tutorials about how to get rich quick. What I will promise is that you will receive 3 free videos in which I will reveal the entire blueprint. In the first video, I will take a closer look at the 3 areas of life and how to use them. In the second video, we will discuss the 5 elevations model and the logic behind the elevations. And in the last video, I will show you how the 2 models integrate into the blueprint. Also, I will help you get started with blueprinting your own future.